In light of me posting basically on a daily basis right now, I want to talk about something which is near and dear to my heart, and I'm learning more and more over the last couple of days and weeks, which is violence. And that might sound off, but you need more violence in your life. You 100% need more violence in your life. If you are sitting there and you're working on your cold email campaigns, and you're stressing over open rates, your response rates, your positive response rates, the bounce rates, the copy, the prospect lists, play, this, that. If you're sitting there and you're worrying about all of these things, but you're never thinking about sending 10, 100, 1,000 times more emails per day, then you need to listen to this video. There will nothing be on the screen, by the way. I'll just yap into the camera to explain to you why I'm saying this. So, we've opened up the school community right now, right? And the school community is basically there to show you how we run cold email. And if you've joined and you're seeing this video, you'll probably figure out sooner or later that our system is just volume. So is any other solid outbound system, by the way. Because, and this has been getting more and more apparent for me over the last couple of days. On school, right? You have this about page. Like if you click on the first link in the description, you'll actually see the about page. It has a video sales letter on there. It has a demo on there of our own internal like speed to lead system and whatnot. We have some proof points, etc. Like you can go read through the description. And then there's one CTA button, and that specific CTA button has some conversion rate. It has some conversion rate, right? Be it 1%, 5%, 20%. I think right now for us it's like 21.1% or something. So every fifth person basically converts, which is amazing, by the way. Like that's completely nuts, super nuts. We built that over the last 7 days, and I've looked at the dashboard in school, and there's one thing that's super apparent. We have had over the past 14 days 360 or so visitors. We got 74 signups at a 21.1% conversion rate, right? So if you take one number and divide it through the other, you will get the conversion rate. That's pretty much what it is. And I could be sitting over there, and I could be having, say, with the new free trial, etc., 5% conversion rate in total. Let's say it declines over time because we started as a free community, now it's paid. Let's say it goes down to like 5%. Would it make any sense for me to sit down and try and optimize those 5%? Let's say I get it to 6% and make a 20% increase, right? Does that make any sense if I get 360 in half a month or 720 visitors in a full month onto my about page to then convert 1% more? Or in that case, like 20% more, from 5% to 6% conversion rate. Does that make any sense? Or would it rather make sense that I sit down and I record 30 times more volume in terms of videos on YouTube per month? What would make more sense for me? A 30x increase? Or a 20%, a 0.2x, 1.2x increase in conversion rate? And the answer is pretty obvious if you look at it like that. The issue though, and what has been becoming more and more apparent for me as well, if you don't have that conversion rate number, right, you don't know if it's good or not. And you don't want to accept it because you're like, well, I could optimize more. And that is true usually. Yeah, you could optimize more. If you do not exactly know and track how many people you have to reach out to get a positive response, right? You don't have the positive response rate over your entire list. You're going to be sitting there trying to optimize your email scripts, and they might be fine. We have one viewer as well, Zeba, if you're seeing this, shout out. She had asked a question in the school community about her email script, right? And she wanted some feedback. So I gave her some feedback and whatnot, and then I in a different post where she mentioned that same email script, she said that she sent this out to 109 people and got, I think, 2 positive responses. And she wanted some more feedback. And I was like, wait, 109 people contacted and you got 2 leads. That is nuts. That is completely nuts. Like, if that rate, it's 50 to 1, right? You need to contact 50 people to get a lead. If it was 500 to 1, it would still be amazing. Like, it would be nuts. Because it is not hard to send out 10,000 emails a day. It is not hard. It is actually doable. If you don't know how it works, join the school community, I'll show you. But it actually works. Like, it is actually doable, right? And if you knew that your conversion rate was completely fine, more than fine, the only logical next step that will be left for you to do or take is increasing volume. It's the only logical thing that you can do. And I'm saying this from multiple perspectives. Like, it just makes more sense to do more volume in basically any given situation that you're in. Because if your system is not working, right? It isn't working at all. The type of volume, the violence that you would need in your life is just test out more shit. Like, you would need more scripts, and you would need to like change the script entirely. Like, instead of having 5 paragraphs, try only 1 sentence. Try 2 sentences. Try 5-word emails. Your subject lines were this long, try to shorten them down to 1 word. Like, try extreme stuff. Split tests that are worth doing, right? So that it's actually worth testing, so that you actually find out something. Change everything, because right now, anything you do or didn't work. So you need to drastically change things. This is not about like incremental, let me just change 1 word about the CTA. If it doesn't work, if your conversion rate is horrible, if you only get 1 lead per 10,000 contacts, right? If it's completely horrible, you need to change the entire system. I would even consider switching email sequencers, switching out my domains, my inboxes, my email scripts, my prospectus database. I would change all of the things, right? Because nothing works. Nothing works. So you need to do violence in that regard. But if something works, like you have this small diamond, right? You should absolutely violently go into that diamond mine or whatever it is, and then mine the living fuck out of it. You should be sending emails like it's like crazy. We're talking 1,000 times more emails, 100 times more scripts in split tests, meaning creatives, right? Not only sending out 1 type of script for the first email, but having hundreds of them, right? All different variations of the same offer. Maybe even try multiple types of the same offer, like multiple variations. Just a fuck ton of violence. You need violence. So no matter if your emails don't work or your system doesn't work or it does work, you need violence of some sort. Stop the incremental, let me just like tinily fix. No, Rav. Absolutely violent. This is about getting traffic. Getting traffic is not that complicated. It is not that complicated. I just made some math. If I record one video a day right now, as we speak, like as I'm recording this video, and I repurpose it to 11 different formats, and I publish it over 5 different platforms, I get 120 or 111, I think, different types of posts. If I assume that 100 people will see each post per day, that's 1,000 views per day, 30,000 over a month. If any reasonable amount of people from those people, right, click onto my profile, I'll get more signups. So I need to traffic max, which is why I'm sitting here and I'm recording these videos. Because I need more people in my school community. Because if more people are in my school community and they get value from it, which people that are already in the school community are already getting value from it, right? If more people get value from that, the word will spread. People will talk about it. It will be a social proof in itself for new clients that I'm getting for myself through cold email. Everything will be nicer. So I know that I need to sit here blast my email campaigns as I'm usually doing, and blast this content. I need to do this. And I need to do exorbitant amounts of volume. Violently. Like this has to be violent as fuck. No incremental changes or like, let me just fix. No, none of that. Just violence. So if you're sitting there and you are like making small changes about your script and wanna stop it, just stop it. Figure out what's your bottleneck, and then I get goosebumps off of this stuff. Figure out what the fucking bottleneck is and just fucking ram bullets through it. Like absolutely violently just ram anything you can through that fucking bottleneck. Remove the bottleneck with violence. And this is today's video. I'll see you tomorrow.